Watch this. Listen up. Wing, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Look, y'all did not know that I could do that. See, y'all didn't even know I had a picture of me as dressed as a girl on the board. Look at it, y'all. Y'all can't pay attention to two things at one time. All right. To today's note. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I ain't never dressed up as no girl. All right. If every one of y'all make a C or higher on this test, I'll dress up like that again. I'll wear that all day long. If every single person makes above a C, I bet y'all don't do it, so I bet I ain't got to do it. Challenge. All right. Solving equations in real life. All right, don't panic when you read this. You're going to be like, oh my goodness, coach, this is so hard. I can't do this. I'm so dumb. No, you're not. Just bear with me, okay? All right. Pay attention. Okay. Let me give me a sip of water, and then we'll do it. All right. The width of a rectangle is 2 centimeters less than 8 times the length. Oh my goodness, coach, that blew my mind. I don't even want to read the rest of it. Well, we're going to. All right. The perimeter is 68 centimeters. What are the width and the length of the rectangle? All right. What do we know? Well, one thing I know is it's a rectangle. So I'm going to draw me a rectangle. How do I know that? It told me so. It said the width of a rectangle. All right, remember the width, okay, is going sideways. So width is going this way. Length is going up and down. Just to jog your memory there, okay? Now, it said the width is 2 less than, so that means 2 minus, or minus 2, 8 times the length. So 8 times the length, which we're going to make x. Okay, so 8x minus 2. If the bottom is 8x minus 2, then guess what the top is? 8. I guess my pen don't want to write anymore. I turned it off. All right. 8x minus 2. How did I know the bottom and the top was 8x minus 2? Because I went back to the question. It said the width, that's the top and bottom, is 2 less than, which is minus 2, 8 times the length. So 8 times x, okay? What is the length? It's just x. Okay, all right. And I also know the perimeter is 68 centimeters. Okay. What do I need to know? Well, let's write this in red. What are the lengths and, that's the and sign, by the way, over there, widths of the rectangle? Okay. What are the width and length of the rectangle? All right, so let's plan and work. The variable. What is the variable? It is the length. GTH. Look, I can't spell. Of the rectangle. Okay. The equation. What is the equation going to be? We're going to add up all of those sides, and it's going to equal 68. How do I know it's going to equal 68? Because when the perimeter is when you add up all the sides. You add them up. We've done that. All right. So let's add up everything from above. So it's 8x minus 2 plus, that's the top, okay, plus, I'm going to circle those, plus 8x minus 2, because that's the bottom, plus, box that in. What are the sides? X. I'm going to put left side plus X, right side. Okay, equals 68 because that's the perimeter. It told us that in the problem. Okay, so I have 8x minus 2 plus 8x minus 2 plus x equals 68. Now, we have to combine like terms first. There's one with an x, there's another one with an x, there's another one with an x, and another one. I'm going to circle those. Okay. Yes, you would circle the sign in front of it. So let me go back and do that. I'm glad you caught that. So good, so smart by you geniuses. Little Einstein Jew. Okay. Let's combine all those. 8x plus 8x is 16x. I'm going to write that small. Plus another x is 17x. Plus another x is 18x. So all of them together is 18x. All right, in green, -2 plus -2. That is going to be -4. All right. A lot of steps, I know. I did not touch that, so I'm bringing the equal 68 down. Now, that becomes a two-step equation. Now I can work that out. Okay? Let's go yellow. How do I do that? Add 4 to both sides. That's right. Good job. I'm left with 18x equals 72. Divide by 18. And x does equal 4. I ran out of room. I'm sorry. X equals 4. So the length, which is x, is 4. It's actually 4 centimeters. It also asks in the equation for the width. So how do I find the width? Well, we know the width is 8 times x minus 2. So we just plug the x in. So we said it was 8x minus 2. Just plug what we got for x, which is 4, into that. So it would be 8 times 4 minus 2, which is 32, minus 2, which is 30. So the width is 30 centimeters. Mind blown. Look how smart and many things you can do. Okay, all right, let's go down to number 2. Stephanie is registering her son for swim lessons. There's a one-time $45 registration fee plus a $20 fee per lesson. Stephanie's going to pay a total of $225. For how many lessons did she register? Okay, so we know that there's a one-time fee of $45. We know that it's $20 per lesson. And we know the total was $225, I think. $225. $225. Lots of money right there. That cannot buy you an Xbox. All right. What do I need to know? if anybody makes 100 on this semester exam or test, and you're a boy, I might buy you an Xbox. I'm just kidding. I ain't buying you no Xbox. I can't even get myself one. But I would be really happy for you if you made 100. All right. We want to know, how many lessons did she pay for? Oh, Stephanie. All right. What is the variable? Well, what are we looking for? That is the variable. Well, we don't know how many lessons she took. So the number of lessons. Okay, so what is the equation? Okay, I never did write the equation up here, did I? Look at me. 18x minus 4 equals 68. Huh. All right, back to the bottom. My bad. All right, what is the equation? Well, it's the one-time fee of $45. Let's just erase that. That's pretty pathetic writing right there. That was Easton writing that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. 45. Gosh almighty. There we go. All right. 45, that's the one-time fee, plus $20 per lesson. What does per mean? It means for every lesson, which also means multiplication. So 20 times how many ever lessons she had, which we don't know because that is X. And we know all of that equals the total cost of $225. All right, so let's work that out. I'm just going to rewrite it. All right, get 45 to the other side by subtracting. You're left with 20x equals, I believe, if I'm correct, that would be 180. Divide by 20. You're left with x is going to equal 9. So how many lessons did she get? Steph paid for 9 lessons. Okay? All right, when you're done with that, you can flip her to the back. All right, we're not going to play tic-tac-toe because I'm not there. I'm just going to work out each problem for you. So there's 9 of them, okay? We would play tic-tac-toe if I was there, but I'm not. You know, things happen. All right. All right, so Roto-Rooter charges $55 for a service call, plus they charge $35 per hour. If the plumber's bill was $160, how many hours was he there? So this is just like the one we talked about for Stephanie. There's a $55 startup fee, plus $35 per hour equals the total bill. Okay? Let's solve that. Get 55 to the other side by subtracting. You're left with 35x equals 105. Divide by 35. And x is 3. So the answer is 3 hours. Okay? The middle top one. The length of a rectangle is twice the width, which means 2 times. Twice means 2 times. If the perimeter of the rectangle is 60 units, find the area. Okay, now, Our rectangle is here. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. All right. Remember, area is length times height. Okay? We know that the length is twice the width. So the width is x. That's not the... I actually drew my rectangle backwards. The rectangle actually should look like that, but whatever. Okay, length times width. So length times width. Okay. The length is twice the width. So we don't know the width, but we know the length is going to be 2 times W. Okay? So how do we find what we need? Okay? We know the whole thing is 60. So we have 2W plus 2W plus W plus W. That's 6W equals 60. Divide by 6. The width is 10. So how do we find area? It was length times width. Okay? So if we know the width is 10, then what was the length? It was 2 times 10. So it'd be 20. So what is 10 times 20? That's how you find the area. 200 square feet is the answer. It didn't say it was feet, but I made it feet. So it's 200 square units, but feet's fine. All right. I don't know what number this is. The Nile River is 6,690 kilometers long. The river is 1,160 kilometers longer than the Yakutan's River. Say that after me. Yakutan's. Yakutees? I don't really know how to say it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. All right, how long is the Yakutan's River? We know that the Nile River is 6,690 kms long. We know that it is 1,160 kilometers longer. So it's that plus whatever the Yakutan's River is. Okay, because we don't know what the Yakutan's River is. It's X. So it's 1,160 longer than the Yakutan's. Okay? All right. How do we do this? Subtract 1,160 from both sides. You're going to be left with X equals 5,530 kms. So the Yakutan's River, wherever it's located, is 5,530 kilometers long. Useless knowledge for the day. All right, the next one. A waiter earns $128 for 6 hours of work. The total included $86 in tip. How much does she earn each hour? So it's going to be the hours. So 6 times, we don't know how much she earned. So 6x plus the tips that she made was 86. She made a total of 128. So that's the total. That's the tips. I'm going to write X in red. That is the money per hour. Money per hour, you can't even tell what that says. And 6 is how many hours. Okay. All right, so we just solved that. You get 6x is going to equal, I don't know what that is. 32. 32. No, it's got to be more than that. 42. Okay, divided by 6. X equals 7. So she made $7 per hour. That ain't much money. Okay. 3 sisters purchased 2 dresses and a purse. The purse cost $26. If the grand total was $205.50, then how much did each dress cost? We know there are 3 sisters. We know that they bought 2 dresses. We don't know the cost of the dress, 2x. We know the purse cost $26. And we know the total was $205.50. 6x. 3 times 26 is 52.78. Subtract 78 from both sides. 6x equals, I have no idea. $127.50. 6 divided by $127.50. X equals $21.25. Emma's sister is 9 years older than Emma. Their combined ages add up to 49. So Emma's age is going to be X because we don't know it. So Emma's age, which is X, plus her age plus 9, because this is how old her sister is. Her sister is how old she is, which is X, plus 9 years. We know that all of that together equals 49. Okay, so add your like terms. You get 2x plus 9 equals 49. Subtract 9. You're left with 2x equals 40. Emma is 20. It's too old for you boys. In 1 year, Michael read 18 books. This was 4 fewer than twice the number of books that Jeff read. How many books did Jeff read? All right, so in 1 year, he read 18. Okay. So this was 4 fewer, so we're going to be minus 4. Okay. Then twice the number of books that Jeff read. So 2 times, we're going to put Jeff as X instead of J. But you can put him as J if you want. Let's actually put him as a J. Okay. All right, let's solve this. Jeff read 11 books. That says books, by the way. Samuel is saving to buy a watch that costs $169. This is $48 more than 4 times what he saved last month. How much did he save last month? Okay. Again, We don't know how much he saved, so that's X. We're going to put saved as X. That's saved. I know I can't write today. It's just a bad day, I tell you. It's because I miss y'all so much, I tell you. All right. So 4 times what he saved. So 4X plus 48 equals 169. Minus 48. I believe that would be 121 divided by 4. X is going to equal $30.25. And the last one, Mrs. Martinez rents a car for 1 day. The charge is $36 plus 18 cents per mile. Mr. Martinez? What's up, Cynthia? How you doing? All right. Miss Martinez has a budget of $60. How many miles can he drive? All right. So we have 36 plus 18 cents equals 60. Okay. That was X. I forgot my X. Whoops. See you there. Okay. Subtract 36. You get 0.18x equals 24 divide by 0.18. You're going to get x equals 133, and it's going to actually repeat. So he can drive 133.3 miles without going over his budget. All right, guys, do the very best on your homework. It's going to be difficult. This is by far the most difficult homework assignment you guys will have had. Please do your very, very best and just try. That's all I ask. We will go over it tomorrow in class. You will also have a review tomorrow. I'll give you your test review. You'll work on it tomorrow and Thursday. And then on Friday, I will be back and we will take our test, our unit test. Remember, if you have any makeup work that is not a test or quiz and it's just a regular old assignment, please get that done so you can show me when I get back. If you do have a test or a quiz, you can come to my class Friday and take it with me during RTI, or you can arrange with me to take it sometime next week. All right, guys, I know this was a long lesson. I apologize. I will see you guys on the flip side. Y'all have a great and wonderful afternoon. All right, see you guys.